It is day 2, and we are in the Adventurers Hall. This is our continuing adventures of Devon Aidendale. Hello everyone, I am the FlightlessBird. Let's play Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire. Jump right in by looking around the guild hall. It's a numbskull. Well, that's kind of obvious. The writing on the plaque shimmers for a moment, then reads, "To unlock the mystic gate to untold riches and power, you have but to say the word that rhymes with orange." Orange. 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 What rhymes with orange? You see a bunch of notices that various people have posted. The night is always darkest just before the pawn. You see the logbook of adventures in Silmaria. We want to read this. Looking the logbook over, you realize that it is relatively new. You figure it was started when Toro took over as the Adventurer Guildmaster of Silmaria. Let's go ahead and read it, shall we? The latest entry reads, "I, Elsa von Spielburg, have come to Silmaria to win the rights of rulership and become ruler of this kingdom." The previous entry in this logbook has the following message. "I, magnum opus, warrior extraordinaire, shall soon rule all who are here. You are most privileged to be in my presence." A fairly recent entry in the logbook reads, "I, Kokino Pukamiso, god of Silmaria, has become an adventurer so that he may compete in the rights of rulership. Silmaria shall have the ruler she deserves." The earliest entries mention something about the dragon of Agnor, the various chicken of Bristol, and something about Sir not appearing in this picture. I love you, Quest for Glory. There are no other interesting entries in this logbook. Let's go ahead and sign with a flourish. You take the pen lying upon the table, dip it into the octopus ink, and sign your name with a flourish and quest into the book. Read. The latest entry in your logbook is your own. Adventurers Guild Bulletin Board. Ocean ingredients needed. Feathers. Hey man, do you need some energy? Well, so do we. Bring the feathers of a Pegasus to the Apothecary and we'll fix you up. Yo, keep on trucking, bro. That's... The Apothecary in here must be very different. I heard they were really nice though. Him and his life mate, they said. Who was it, Merrick, who told us that? Rights open. Enter rights of rulership. Be king of Silmaria. Good job for best man or woman. Go to the Hall of Kings. Help wanted. Lost basket. Small wicker basket. Last seen beach southwest of Silmaria. Okay, we need to remember that. We should go there. Return to Sarah, the bead merchant. And I like Sarah. I definitely want to return her basket. And a small reward. Wanted help. Regicide. So regicide is basically the word for the killing of a king. Just like patricide would be killing of a father, and so on. Assassin of the King of Silmaria. Reward of 2,000 drachmas for information leading to arrest. 2,000 drachmas. That's a lot. Examine door. The metal grate prevents access to the stairs. There's a simple lock on the grate. The stairs lead to a landing, then continue upwards. You can make out several voices snoring upstairs. The small sign on the door says Old Fisherman's Home. I think they're asleep. There's no response. People are asleep. Is it a treadmill or a torture device? Hard to tell. Well, we learned in Quest for Glory 4 Mordavia that it could be both. It's a dolphin-free tuna. It was caught on porpoise. Oh, God. It's a tippy canoe and antlers, too. Oh no! Pumbaa! These swords are so dull, they are more likely to bore you than to bore a hole in you. You cod swear this fish just winked at you. It must either be a flirting finny or a kissing gourami. If you are not moose-staken, this is a rare moose fish. Remember, no moose is a good moose. Legend says only virgins can see unicorns. You pretend you can't see it. It was a beast of times. It was the worst of rhymes. That's a tough way to make a buck. Yikes, for a moment, we thought you accidentally entered the Lawyers Guild. Oh, because it's a shark. Just for the halibut, you yell. He's hard of herring. Hey, that's the way the cods fell. Oh dear Jesus. So this is Toro. We all remember Toro, don't we? The Minotaur is very familiar to you. It's Toro from Spielburg. He looks like he has a lot tough. He looks like he is a lot tougher than the first time you met.
Good see hero man. Good hero man here. Toro like hero man.
Hello, Toro. How are you?
Good see hero man.
So let's talk about Toro. Toro was the Minotaur that was guarding the Brigand's Fortress in Quest for Glory 1. He is basically the longtime companion to Elsa, and he was her protector. And he was with her for a long time, from what we know. There was, she was taken when she was a little girl, I believe, and then she was rescued, when she was 18, so it's been about 11 years. Something like that. But basically, the bottom line is, Toro has been with Elsa for a long time. We had the option of if we wanted to kill Toro by fighting him in combat, or we could sneak past him. We decided to cast a calm spell and sneak past him, and he went to sleep. And then we saw later, in the ending of the game, Toro was with Elsa in, the celebration. So Toro is definitely not an evil villain. He is a Minotaur, but that doesn't make him evil. He's just a friendly monster. And I like Toro. Toro's cool. How you been, Toro?
Like Silmaria. Feel like home. Like guild. Important job. Miss Elsa. Want Elsa be here more. Glad see you.
Tell me about the Adventurers Guild.
Good place talk adventure. Good place make body strong. Good place learn things. Good place.
I think it is a good place too. How did you become the guildmaster?
Toro come here. Guild guy ask Toro if adventurer. Toro say yes. Guild guy say Toro guildmaster. Guild guy go. Toro stay. Toro guildmaster.
Well, that seems very good. I think you'd make an excellent guildmaster, actually. What do you know of Silmaria?
Come here with Elsa. No like man Elsa with. Stay here in Silmaria.
No like man Elsa with? Well, first off, tell me about Elsa. It's been so long.
Elsa good. Elsa hero. Make brigands leave Spielburg. Fight brother all time. Brother dumb, but brother boss. Dumb boss, bad boss. Elsa leave Spielburg. Elsa come here be boss. Elsa good boss.
Yeah, I'm so glad what was his name? The Baronet von Spielburg is not here. That guy was kind of a jerk. He seemed very stuck up. I mean, the guy got turned into a bear, for crying out loud, by a kobold. So obviously you must have been an obnoxious jerk. And I don't think it's changed either, because when we freed him, he just had this air of arrogance on him. Tell me about this man.
Man got money. Man got big house. Man got big boat. Man got Elsa. No like man.
Yeah, I want to know more about this man. Hey, Toro, you take care of yourself, okay?
Hope see hero man later. You good man.
Thank you, Toro. You're a good man, too. I'm proud of what you've done and what you've gone through. Let's go ahead and exercise for a bit. You engage in the strenuous task of physical fitness. It takes a lot of energy to do this much work. So this definitely takes a lot more time than the stair-stepping machine of Mordavia. If you look at the bottom left, you can see our stamina is going down. It's early in the morning. We can always rest and recover some stamina. So I'm not really concerned. The music is awesome too. It's very groovy in a way. You are so exhausted everything hurts. You must get some rest soon or your own effort will kill you. Let's go ahead and actually let's look at our stats. Our strength has gone up tremendously. Wow, wasn't this 370? I could have swore this was 370 and now it's all the way up to 394. Impressive. Would you like to rest for an hour to recover stamina? Yes, we would. Wait a second. Hello? That 1 hour rest just basically recovered all our stamina. Do you remember in Mordavia how many times we had to rest to recover our stamina? Basically be an all-day affair. Very, very cool. That means we can go right back on this. We're not going to. And the reason we're not going to is because there's still more to see in Silmaria. I did want to check out the Dead Parrot Inn in the weapon shop, and we did want to go see the Apothecary Inn. Oh, hello, there's a fisherman here. This young man looks like he has around 20 years of age and has been outdoors most of his life.
Kalimera! That means good day here in Silmaria. Welcome to our city. I hope you find happiness on this island. I am Andre, a fisherman. I am also happy to ferry people to the nearby islands on my boat.
Well, hello, Andre. Kalimera to you, too.
Yassas! It is nice to see a new face around here.
How are you, sir?
I am out on this dock on most mornings. I fish for most of the day and evening, and come back in the night. I know the waters around Silmaria in my sleep.
And what of your boat?
If you ever wish to go for a boat ride, I'll be happy to take you around the bay or to the nearby islands. Any further out than that, and boats are attacked by sea creatures.
Yeah, that'd be bad. I don't know if we can fight sea creatures. What can you tell me about the fishermen?
Most fishermen on Marit live in the villages outside town. That is, they used to live there. They have been driven from their homes by attacks from armed mercenaries. They have been driven from the sea by attacks from tritons and sea monsters, and most have left this island. I am the sole remaining Silmarian fisherman.
Well, you're a very brave man, Andre. What can you tell me about the Tritons?
Tritons are half men, half fish people who live under the water. They used to be friendly and helpful to fishermen. Lately, though, they have attacked every ship that sails past the nearby islands. No one knows why they have become hostile.
And what are these, what do they call them, Hesperian mercenaries?
The mercenaries are armed soldiers who have been sailing into the fishing villages and driving all the fisherfolk away. They could invade the city any day.
And what do you know about Silmaria?
Silmaria is the only city on the island of Marit. Marit is a large island, as you can see if you look on the map. In good years, you can sail around the entire island. This is not a good year, and the seas are too dangerous to travel that far.
I understand. Thank you.
It was good speaking with you. Yassas!
Yes, this to you too. So we can rent the boat. We don't want to do that yet. We'll come back for that. There's still so much more in the city I need to see first. Wait, is the Dead Parrot Inn not... There's a simple key hole. There's no... No one responds. Everyone must have passed out, gone to bed. So it looks like the Dead Parrot Inn is only open at night. Well, maybe there's a back door here. Knock on door. Yeah, I guess the Dead Parrot Inn is only open at nighttime. Huh. Okay. And here is our weaponsmith. What is this guy's name? Phalos? Pholos? The centaur weaponsmith looks like a veteran of many battles. He has muscles on top of muscles. Hello, good sir.
Yeah. Welcome to sunny Samaria. What do you want?
Pholos. How are you, good sir?
I'm Pholus, weaponsmith and weapon seller. You need a good weapon, you go see me. You got a spare weapon you want to get rid of? I may decide to buy it. If it's about weapons, I'm the person you want to deal with.
Okay, tell me of your weapons.
You want to see my weapons? Show me you've got the cash, and I'll show you my stuff.
I guess that's fair. What do you know of newcomers?
There's a strong warrior in town who calls himself Magnum Opus. He knows how to use real weapons. There's also a big, ugly guy that hangs around with the scientists. I don't see that he's got any weapons, but I hate to mess with the size of those fists. Then there's a woman. I can't believe a woman thinks she can become king here. Kings are men, not dames. She'll learn her lesson soon enough. If you play in the big leagues, you've got to be tough.
Well, I can personally say that Elsa von Spielburg is a really tough woman. I mean, she was a brigand leader for crying out loud. I think she would actually be an excellent king. You know, because, hey, she led the brigands and they were very successful. And she also reformed them so they weren't murderers. You remember when The centaur got hurt, and Elsa told the brigands to bring him to the healer. She has a very good heart and a very good sense about how to lead people. So I think Elsa would actually make a really good ruler. You know, we already have the kingdom of Spielburg. Not Spielburg, Shapier, sorry. We're already the Prince of Shapier, so it's not like, you know, we need to rule this land. I wonder if, you know, we could let Elsa do that and we could go back to Shapier with our friends. Tell me about the right rulership. By the way, the science area, I forgot about that. We need to see that too. I wonder who that big person is. At first, I thought it may have been Frankie, but he said it was a he, so I don't think that was the Frankie character. I hope to see Frankie and Dr. Cranium again.
The rights of rulership are not for wimps. They prove who is the finest man suited to become the king. You've got to be tough to be the king of Silmaria. Brains and brawn. The best combination for the true warrior.
And what of yourself?
You're a hero? Wouldn't know it to look at you. You'll have a chance to prove it around here. Just enter the rights of rulership, and we'll see who's a hero.
I seem to have a reading problem. It's like the third time I've done that. I said tell us of yourself, and this is tell about yourself. I'm not used to telling people about me, so, you know, that's, I guess it's kind of like a foreign idea.
You know where to look if you're looking for weapons.
Actually, let's go ahead and see what you are selling. So you have a regular dagger, not a magical one. A spear. Spear can be used in close combat even underwater. I think that's a key thing there. We have arrows. Really? A sword, which is, yeah, we seem better. Not only we seem better, but we have a magical sword. A fine axe. Whoa. It's expensive though. We have a helm, designed to keep the head from being split like a watermelon. What do we buy? We only have 331 drachmas. What have we bought that was that expensive? Did we buy the rest in peace spell? No, we didn't, did we? We have a helm. The helm is designed to keep the head from being split like a watermelon. Oh, really cool looking shield. Oh, a magic spear. The spear has the soul of a serpent seeking to strike. Ooh, now that looks cool. A throwing spear. And a magic sword sharpened by magic. I still don't know if that's better than what we have. But I really like this magic spear. I kind of want to buy this. Let's see if we can. 200.
It's worth a lot more than you're offering. Pay me this.
250.
You're sure cheap. I'm not taking less than this for it.
280.
You're sure cheap. I'm not taking less than this for it.
290.
This is my final offer.
292. That'll leave us with not much.
We got a deal.
Oh, I know what we spent all the money on. We bet on the gambling boards. Right. I forgot about that. Okay, well, we now have a magical shield. No, we don't. We have a magical spear. Let me... Let us move trigger off. And we'll move all these down. And we'll move this down and put this here. That way I can hit 234 to arm, or 134 to get the spear. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, so Science Island is to the right. And I want to go to the Apothecary. So let's go to the Apothecary, then we'll go to Science Island. Oh, wait. No, it's not too far. Keep walking. Can we have some music? Ah, that just makes me so happy. You open the door and walk right into the Apothecary. Hello.
Oh, Julinar, look! It's that prince person who told me about you.
Julinar?
I'll never forget him. I can't tell you how happy I am that you told me about Julinar back in Tarna. Whatever your name is.
Welcome to our apothecary. I believe we have met before. although I was in quite another form at the time.
No
Oh,
way.
that's right. Julinar was a tree when you last saw her, wasn't she? Well, it's good to see you again.
No way. It's Julinar appears to be an attractive young lady with a good deal of common sense. The bearded man looks much happier than he did in Tarna. No way. It's the guy who had the drug thing in Quest of Glory 3, the Apothecarian. And it's Julinar. I mean, we have so much that we can talk about here. The interior of the Apothecary is humid and fragrant with the smell of spices and herbs. There's a warm atmosphere here, and you feel very welcome. Hello, Salim.
Hi, it's so good to see you again. I really have to thank you for telling me about Julinar. She's everything I dreamed she would be.
How is Julinar?
I left Tarna and went all the way to Shapier by boat. I followed your directions, and there I found Julinar, all alone in the desert, just like you told me. I guess even trees get lonely. So I camped out there and talked to her, gave her some hugs and some really good plant food I brewed. Her leaves really perked up with my kind words.
Aww.
Then I awoke one night and the tree was gone. There sat the girl of my dreams in her place. I was totally thrilled, even if I did kind of miss the tree. We've been together ever since.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, that makes me so... Oh, I feel so good about that. Ask about the Apothecary.
We're doing a good business here. The plants just love this place and grow really well. We like making people happy too.
And what do you know of Silmaria?
This is such a wonderfully cosmic place to be. I'm really glad we came here.
I really like this guy's attitude.
Come back soon. You need to mellow out a little more. Put some flowers in your hair, that sort of thing.
Hello, Julinar.
It is a great pleasure to see you. You have been most kind to me.
So, talking about Julinar, we found out we needed something called a Fruit of Compassion to make a Dispel Potion. In order to do that, we had to go out into the desert and find a woman who was turned into a tree. She was captured by brigands, and needless to say, they did some really bad things to her. And one night she escaped, and she called out to anyone listening to save her. And I guess the djinn turned her into a tree. And she was all lonely, and we had to do a bunch of things. We had to give her earth from the earth elemental. We had to give her water. We had to give her a hug and tell her about herself and about who she used to be. And because we did all this, she gave us the Fruit of Compassion. However, it was told to us by Aziza that we would not be the one to break the spell. Someone else had to come later to fall in love with her for the spell to be broken. And that's where we met Salim in Quest of Glory 3. And when we met Salim in Quest of Glory 3, he was an apothecarian. He was, hanging out in this... he was hanging out in a really groovy area. So Salim had this dream of a woman. And when we told him of Julinar, he said that he, got on a ship, left for Shapier, and there he found her. And I guess he was the one to fall in love with her, and by falling in love with her and by being nice to her, he finally broke this spell. So congratulations to you both. Thank you, Salim. Thank you, Julinar. How have you been?
It is good to be human again. In the form of a tree, you can learn great wisdom, but it is the knowledge born of solitude. I now enjoy greatly the company of others. I am mastering the arts of healing both the body and the soul.
I'm so happy to hear that. And what about Salim?
Salim is a man of great kindness and heart. I am deeply happy with him.
Excellent. And what about the Apothecary?
With Salim's knowledge of potions and pills and my healing abilities, we have much business here.
And what of Silmaria?
This land is so much more alive than the deserts I grew up in. It is so green and lush that it soothes the soul.
You said it, Julinar. Plants make people happy.
Plants make people happy. I like that.
If you are ever injured, I will be honored to heal you.
Thank you, Julinar. Can we buy something from you? Let's see, we got stamina
where
pills.
is it? If I were a little bottle, where would I be?
I am afraid that you have sold the last bottle to that strong fighter who came here yesterday.
Oh, right. We ran out of Pegasus feathers the last time we were making it. Sorry, but we won't have any stamina pills until we get a few more Pegasus feathers.
Okay, so just like in Tarna, we have to get him the ingredients to make potions. What about poison cure? So he does sell these. We definitely want to get at least one of these.
I'd really like to be able to sell stuff that cheaply, but then I wouldn't be able to buy food for my poor starving plants. How about this deal? I couldn't even buy the ingredients to make... Sure, that'll work.
Okay, so we got one of those. Healing pills, guaranteed to be good for what ails you. We probably definitely want to buy one of these as well.
I'd really like to be able to sell... I couldn't even buy the ingredients to make... Sure.
Fireproofing potion.
Sorry, I don't have any of that right now. I got most of the ingredients, but I'm missing the scales of a dragon. I just can't make it work without them.
Okay, so we need to get scales from a dragon to make a fireproofing potion. It would have been better if it was the other way around.
It seems we're fresh out of vitality potions. I can't make any more without Pegasus feathers, and I'm totally out of them.
So it looks like we have pills and potions, just like at the other shop.
Okay, we'll do a deal some other time.
Sounds excellent. Hey, thank you so much, you two. You guys are awesome. Where to next? Well, I think we should go to Science Island. And then after we go to Science Island, we can actually leave this place and start exploring the rest of Marit. First thing we want to do is probably head southwest to see if we can find Sala's purse? Basket? I think it was a basket. Yes, her basket. Well, let's head to Silence Island first. From the wall above, the guard raised the portcullis. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Look at that. It's like the island of Dr. Brain all over again. Wow, this is so pretty. Steady sea breezes enable the metal windmill to power the control room. The shoreline forms a path along the steep sea cliffs on one side and rising cliff wall on the other. The building seems to house some of the gears and machinery leading from the windmill to the cable called pulleys. Examine the lever. The lever looks like it affects the machinery leading from the control box and out to the overhanging pole. You assess that it probably switches something in some way. Pull the lever. The lever doesn't want to move. Push it. The lever seems to be firmly stuck in place. Okay, I don't want to use force on it yet. Let's go ahead and drop a save first. Because what if we break it? The surge of strength you force the lever to move. Unfortunately, feels snap and the lever flips out of its hands. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Now, that may be actually something we're supposed to do. Part of me wants to say you have to use a spear to do this. But we have a magic spear, not a regular spear. So I don't know if this will work. While it might fit perfectly in place here, the spear is not something you want to take a chance on breaking or losing. Yep, I was right. You probably need to buy a spear in order to continue here. The only problem is we really don't have any money at this point. So I don't know if we can really afford to buy a spear. We may have to go see Science Island another time. The strange towers devices on this artificial island are definitely odd by anyone's standards. This must be the fabled Science Island. Let's go to Science Island another day. Actually, let's go ahead and see if... Let's go ahead and see if we can buy a spear first. Because if we can buy a spear, you know, we'll probably be able to make the trip. How much is a regular spear? It's 50. We only have 25. We're not going to be able to buy it. Okay. Well, I guess it's finally time to start exploring the wide land of Marit. We could rent the boat out, but if we're renting, that may cost us money, so it's probably not the best idea to do that. We could also, you know, spend some time exercising to increase our stamina and health. which could be good because we're fighting in a couple days and we definitely want to be at our peak. However, I do want to see if we can start exploring a little. Let's head outside for the first time. Exit. Ooh, look at all this. And hear the music. Beautiful. Alright, we want to head southwest. There's something over here, so let's head here first. Roman invaders. Are we being attacked? Yes, we are being attacked. You know, we got magic. Look at that. Alright, we dropped one. There's another one. He's coming at us. Let's come at him. This feels so different from what I'm used to with Quest of Glory. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Run away, run away. Boss fight. Wow. That just destroyed him. Holy cow, Frostbite is the spell. Look at that. Heck yeah, that is my jam right now. Hoorah! Frostbite's my new favorite thing. I'm sorry, Flame Dart. I hate to betray you, but Frostbite is amazing. It looks like we're getting some sword and shields from these guys. And, oh, wow. We just got 43 drachmas. 34 drachmas. Oh, fantastic. We may actually be able to get some money. What do we got here? We have a pillar. This looks like a dragon carved on top of a marble pillar. There are some words inscribed in the base of the pillar. The description on the pillar reads, by the place of this pillar, the binding of the dragon of doom begins. So it looks like we successfully stopped this thing from being knocked over. Is there a basket anywhere? I don't see a basket though. No, there's no basket here. Now before we go on, let's go ahead and rest for an hour. Man, Frostbite is just... that thing is great. Okay, the day is kicking very, very quickly. Alright, I'm heading southwest. Ooh, what's this? Man, this world seems so big. Hello? Tech magic. Nothing. Okay. Where are we? Wooden mattress and a blanket, all the comforts of an elegant inn, not. These urns are unusable. Wait, there's something over here. Guess there's not something over there. Where are we? This building is well protected from the elements, but not from the ravages of man. You know, didn't we get a map? Won't the map tell us where we are? We went, what was it, right here? So we should be in Tiros, I believe. Doesn't seem to be anyone here. This is a ghost town. This isn't a idea of a comfortable way to sleep. The bottle once probably produced wine, but now is only dirty. It doesn't seem to be anything here. This is a ghost town. Absolute ghost town. Is there anyone at all? I mean, there's seagulls. This isn't... So it's just talking about how the window has been shuttered and nailed securely. So basically, it's, you know, the game is telling us that there's just like no one here. Anything to the right? Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. I know this game's like Dragon Age, Inquisition, which had that beautiful water effects, but still, I love these simple old graphics. Okay, we're gonna check every single house. So weaving. Obviously, the former inhabitants of the residence had to leave in a hurry, or otherwise they would have taken this loom. That loom reminds me of Penelope, you know, wasting time, or I should say biding her time from her suitors in the Odyssey. We have an upstairs here. Judging from the smell, these crates were once used to haul fish. This is just a table. Wait, there's a door over here. The long table is most likely used for important village conferences. These urns are unusable. This urn is unearned. So we knew that there were attacks by mercenaries. And I guess this town was attacked by mercenaries because there is just nothing here. These fish are dried and desiccated. These amphora were once used for olive oil. Not worth the taking. Not worth the taking. Yeah, there's nothing for me to even pick up. Ooh. Sounds like it's getting late. Barrel. The barrel was once designed to salt fish for preserving at one time, but now it has just dirty seawater at the bottom. The Med Sea looks very calm and peaceful for this time of year. Yeah, the Med Sea is actually is a very dangerous body of water. In the Bible, it talks about how Paul was shipwrecked, I think, 3 times, crossing the Mediterranean Sea. How do we leave? How do we even get here? Is it back this way? Okay, so that's nothing. It is getting late. I do want to head southwest if we can. The way is blocked. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, let's head back. Whoa! Feel the presence of 3 Hesperian invaders within range of your sense danger ability. Alright, come on, bring it on. I got frostbite. Look at this spell. Look at that. It's just... I mean, we're playing on the hardest difficulty, don't forget. And this spell is just wrecking people. If we can hit them. There we go. Alright. We did well there. And we got some things that we can probably sell, I would imagine, right? Wait, did we just exit by jumping in the water? You can feel the hunger of sharks in this area. There are 3 within detectable range. Okay, we definitely don't want to be here. We do not want to be here. For a couple reasons. One, yeah, we're trying to head to the surface. How do we head to the surface? Okay. Uh-oh. We have no... this could be bad. We don't have any magic left. And our health is low and our stamina is low. However, we do have Soul Forge. And we do have a really big stick. Come on, Devon Aidendale. Don't die on me now. Alright. And I like the music at the end there. It's very, very cool. We're so exhausted, everything hurts. I know. Can we rest for an hour? Yes, we can. So we could go to sleep here with the Rest in Peace spell. The only problem is we don't have the Rest in Peace spell yet. So we can't actually go to sleep here. Let's continue on. And we'll go ahead and enter into the town. But before we go to bed, let us head to the Dead Parrot Inn because we made a bet. And I want to know if we won. Because if we did, more money. But yeah, we definitely need to get a lot stronger. We're going to have to exercise a few times in the next day or so. And maybe just go outside and seek battles. Because it seems like a really good way to earn some money is just to fight. I mean, I know it sounds simple, but yeah, it works. Oh, hello.
Δεν καταλαβαίνω, συγγνώμη.
Okay, goodbye. So do we just check the board?
Συγγνώμη, δεν καταλαβαίνω.
Closed. Oh, Kakino beat Abdul. I don't see... I guess we gotta come back the next day? After a match to find the results. Yeah, so I guess we gotta come back the next... What the heck? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? What was that? What just happened to us? Oh, we're actually over encumbered just about because of all the swords and shields. What just happened? Can someone explain that to me, please? Because I have no idea what just happened. Okay, so we're gonna go to bed, and in the morning we are gonna go to the weapon shop and sell all our stuff. Well, we'll probably stop by the guild hall to exercise a bit, and I would like to continue to explore, but I would also like to, you know, increase our stats. You can see what a really powerful frostbite spell can do. Oh my gosh, that frostbite spell is amazing. That is just mwah, chef's kiss. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Actually, can we get dinner?
Aloha, boy. Oi, you're a sight for shore eyes since I landed here.
I'll order meal. She'll be over with you. Okay, let's get some food. I wonder what's on the plate today. Hopefully it's not more artichoke. Artichoke. I said artichoke.
The cooks have fixed something really special. Pancakes topped with fruit. They started to make a salmon souffle, but they didn't have any salmon. They did get a good deal from Andre on some anchovies, though. Sal wanted to make a blueberry pie, but Merrick was selling bananas and grapes, so she made those into a pie instead.
So it looks like it's the
Just
same
as
thing.
Rover was taking the souffle out of the oven, Tony called Tessie a frumpy old toadstool, so she threw the pie at him. She got him square on the face, and the fruit pie pan fell on the souffle, squashing it flat. So now we have anchovy pancakes and baked fruit. Hope you like it.
The fruit smells odd and tastes odder. Yeah, I wonder what was worse. Anchovy food or food that had heavy garlic? It's not just a little garlic, it was heavy garlic, they said, right? I really wonder what's worse. So we're gonna go ahead and sleep. Sleep until morning. And we'll continue on the next day. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.